Startup Seekers, the Real Negosyante Talk. I am Miss O.
And I'm Maria.
Okay, and before we start with our topic for tonight, I want to make sure that everybody is well aware of the rules or like how we do this show, right? First of all, we're not gonna be able to say hi to everybody who comes in, so please don't be tangko, right? We're gonna scroll through and see for any comments or any discussions that's going on, and we would comment on them. Please, if there is any personal messages or any personal questions, we would really appreciate it if you just PM'd us, okay? Please don't ask us if we're single during the show or how old we are, okay? We will only be answering questions that are related to the topic, which is building your business tribe, right? So again, I am Miss O. I'm a behavior interventionist. I am a CEO of my own consulting company. I am an entrepreneur also and a consultant for different corporations.
And I'm Maria. I'm a success, business, and wealth coach. And I specifically cater to misfits or non-conformists who want to build an ecosystem, a world around who they are, and to monetize their uniqueness and their difference in this world. So sa Tagalog, ang ibig sabihin, tinutulungan ko ang mga kliyente ko na kung paano sila maghanap buhay na hindi nila hinahanap na ang buhay. At nagbabayad na lang, at ang focus na lang ng mga kliyente ko ay kung ano yung gusto nilang gawin at paano sila mabayaran ng ibang tao sa galing nila.
Okay,
That's so hard.
I think for the first time, ako yung na-nosebleed.
Parang kailangan ko i-practice yun.
Oh my God, ako yata yung na-nosebleed sa Tagalog this time.
I think we need some help to translate that in Tagalog.
As in, medyo talagang ako na yun na medyo sabi na na-nosebleed ako doon. Hindi ko siya na-gets. As in, medyo nahirapan talaga ako doon. Oh my goodness. So, anyway, welcome to the Startup Secrets, guys. The Real Negosyante Talk. The Real Negosyante Talk, kasi yung pag-uusapan namin dito, yung mga talagang dapat pag-usapan kung gusto mong mag-build ng sarili mong business or gusto mong maging entrepreneur, diba? Kasi most of the time, ang nangyayari, ang ipapag-usapan lang yung mga success. Hindi yung mga failures or kung paano ka nakabangon sa mga failures mo. Oh wait, we gotta slow down. We gotta slow down. I gotta slow down.
Yeah. So ang maganda kasi kaya nating tinawag real negosyante ito kasi importante yung mga usapan na tabu or yung hindi madalas pinag-uusapan ng mga tao or kasi nakakahiya na sabihin ay hindi ko kaya, hindi ko alam yung ginagawa ko, parang feeling ko ang hirap nito. Kasi ngayon, pag nakita mo ang Instagram or Facebook, everybody talks about their success, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Their success stories, they're in the yacht, umiinom sila ng champagne, nagmamargarita sila. And a lot of those things make us become very disillusioned pag nakaka-encounter tayo ng paghihirap sa negosyo. Pero dapat natin isipin na sa lahat ng ginagawa natin, of course, merong maganda, merong mga pangit. And itong show na to, talagang we want to really talk to you about the good and the bad.
Yes,
and even the ugly.
Yes. And gusto namin marinig yung mga challenges nyo para maka-advise kami kung kailangan at ma-discuss natin yung mga kailangan i-discuss. Diba?
Exactly.
We also want to hear about your questions, your experiences. So please don't be shy, diba? So last week, ano ni pag-usapan natin? Failing forward.
Yes. Hindi ko alam paano yung i-translate sa Tagalog. Pero ang ibig sabihin, paano ka babangon?
Babangon sa mga pagkakamali.
Sa pagkakamali mo, paano kang magtagumpay despite na ang dami mong
Bakit ang lalim ng Tagalog mo na yun?
I'm trying. So, how do you succeed despite all the failures and what you can do with those failures? And last week, we went that. But before we go into a short recap of last week, we want to remind our friends here and our followers here on Facebook and Kumu that we are, you please turn on the notifications Kasi we post every few days on some inspiration, some tips, some behind the scenes, and we're very active din sa Instagram. So we have may Instagram kami at Real Negosyante Talk, at the Real Negosyante Talk. Meron din sa YouTube, you can see the replays, and then we are live on Thursdays, except for next week. We have a break next week. But we're live 8 p.m. Thursday, Manila time. So we are live on Instagram, Kumu and Facebook, but we are all on many platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kumu.
So kung kailan nun mon panoorin yung mga replay, pwede nan panoorin sa YouTube or dito sa Kumu, kahit sa Facebook din, pwede panoorin. Pwede pag-aralan yung mga napag-usapan natin. Okay?
Exactly.
So, niusap natin, okay, paano mahirap maging negosyante?
Exactly.
Mahirap maging entrepreneur. So, parati namin nisasabi, it's not about you taking charge of your life and be your own boss and earn millions of money right away. Kasi hindi siya nangyayari overnight. So, yung mga overnight success na nanaman nyo or napapanood nyo or nakikita nyo sa TV or sa mga magazines, those overnight success may actually have taken 7 years.
Yes.
Right? And there's a lot of hardships that go on before they actually achieve that overnight success. The problem is that social media romanticizes, the success. And so then when people actually start their own business and they encounter these challenges, they get disillusioned, they get disheartened, and they're like, oh no, how come I can't achieve the same overnight success?
Kasi parang ina-advertise lang kasi siya na overnight success. Hindi natin nakita na yung mga endless sleepless nights, yung times na the away, of course, yung mga luha, the iyak, yes, and not only that, yung mga times na sobrang nagpapanik na yung mga posts, yung anxiety, the overwhelm.
Walang pampasweldo.
Exactly. So, here, gusto namin as much as possible na we talk about those real things kasi hindi naman siya madalas pinag-uusapan at dapat siya pag-usapan dahil pag alam mo kasi kung anong pinapasukan mo, yung chance mo na mag-succeed mas mataas because you're well prepared.
Basically, what we want is to prepare you guys, right? We want to make sure that you guys are prepared into really starting your business, into entering the entrepreneurial lifestyle, right? Because it's not easy. There are days wherein I don't stop working till like 10 in the evening. Like today, I had such a long day, right? And that's because I'm building an empire. I'm trying to grow a business, right? And that means that I have to be accountable not only to myself, but the people that that work for me. And that's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
That's a lot of responsibility. And if you have investors, you have to also owe it up to them. You have to be accountable to them. And that can be a really daunting thing, right? So, and there's no, I'm tired today, I'm just gonna go take a nap.
Or Mercury retrograde. Napapauso na rin doon sa Pilipinas.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Kaya pala. Miscommunication because it's Mercury retrograde. But hey, that doesn't work with business. You can't use that as an excuse. Welcome everybody who just joined us. Okay, we are talking about the Real Negosyante Talk over here at Startup Secrets, and our topic for today is about
building a business tribe.
Yeah.
What is a tribe? What does that mean?
Wait. Before we start that, let's do a recap from last week.
Oo nga, no? Dapat
Right?
na. So, let's talk about, actually, I had it prepared. Okay, so last week, ang tatlong points na we discussed about failing forward is the first one. Failing forward allows you to step back.
Wait, ano yung failing forward? Paano babangon sa pagkakamali?
Yes. I think that's the right translation. But if you have a better translation, please let us know.
Yeah, failing forward, right? How you get up from like challenges, or how you move forward from challenges and failures, or something to that effect.
Parang paano ka mag-rebound?
Okay.
Yes.
Good evening, guys.
Yeah.
So, Yeah. Rebound, not a rebound relationship. Huh?
Pero rebound in success.
Rebound in
Yes,
success.
rebound in success,
And make
rebound
it
in
lasting,
business.
yeah?
Yeah. So, okay. So, let's talk about the first thing what failing forward allows you to do. The first one is it allows you to step back. And why is stepping back important?
Well, because then you get to see the whole picture.
Yes.
You get to analyze, you get to be objective, right? And see, okay, where did I go wrong? How can I create a creative solution to fix this problem?
Exactly. And the second thing is about failing forward, building up your immune system. So, pag sinabi natin kasing immune system, it allows us to be as objective as we can be.
Oh, that means not taking everything personally,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Kasi I know that your business is, or your startup is your baby. And so it feels like a personal attack when you get opinions or
Yes.
criticisms
Or
from investors or
suggestions.
suggestions from
Yeah.
others, right? But building your immune system means that you are able to keep objective, right? That you are seeing all of these opinions, criticisms as a means for you to get better.
At hindi kayong nagiging defensive agad. Kasi yung pagiging defensive, dun tayo nagkakatalo eh. Dun tayo nagkaka-problem.
Okay.
That's where we lose.
Oh, got it.
And the last one is about failing forward, allowing us to up-level.
Yes.
Up-leveling. What does that
Level
mean?
leveling. It means to get better, right? That means that, okay, like failing forward means that you know what doesn't work anymore. So
Yes.
then you remedy it and then you make yourself to be a better business person, right? You make yourself to be a better entrepreneur or negosyante.
Yes, exactly. Kasi it would allow us na pag nag-level up kasi tayo, alam na hindi tayo nagpla-plateau or nagsistay sa comfort zone. Kasi ang nagiging problem, pag nasa comfort zone ka in business is evolving, di ba? Anything can happen. So it's important na hindi tayo na out of date. Parang Betamax, no? Di ba? Ang
Yes.
Betamax, it's so irrelevant now.
Well, like
The Blockbuster.
are examples from last week. Blockbuster,
Blockbuster,
Nokia, right? So they became outdated because they didn't move with the trend. They didn't move with the market.
Yeah.
So for today, we are going to be talking about the importance of building your tribe, right?
Yeah.
So I have my trusty notes. You know me and my notes, right? So let's.
And now it's typed.
I know it's typed. Today it's typed.
Today it's typed.
Right? So, let me see. So, a lot of entrepreneurs actually call building a tribe really networking. Now, wait lang. Let us first define what is your tribe.
So,
Ano yun?
kasi sa akin, pag mag-innovate, kunyari, we start a new business, kahit na galing ka sa business family, or sabihin mo, meron isa sa mga kamag-anak mo na negosyante, most likely, pagpapasok ka sa negosyo, ibang linya. So ibang line,
Okay.
other line. So, what happens is, what you're going to do is a little bit different from your family. Lalo na kung ang pamilya mo, more of office workers or professionals. So, yung ginagawa mo kasi, hindi yan naiintindihan ng mga pamilya mo or even with among your friends, hindi nila nagigets.
Because they're not in the same.
Yes, not in either they don't have that mind or that entrepreneurial mindset and also the mind to go into that. Hindi, it's not for them, or they're not risk takers. Yung parang gusto nila na consistent salary, okay na sila doon. So that's one, di ba? Possible na yung friends mo or family mo, mas sanay sila na may consistent sweldo. So, number 2, possible din na hindi nila naiintindihan yung linya na pinasok mo. The line, the industry you went to, or the kind of business you're in. So, it's another different talk. It's a different conversation. So, ang nangyayari kasi, kapag feeling mo kasi na hindi ka nagigets ng tao. Kasi, pamilya mo, dapat sinusuportahan ka. Pero, feeling mo, lahat na lang ninanag ka.
Or
inaaway ka. Oh, bakit ganyan?
Or
bakit
against
ganyan?
you.
Yes, it might actually sound like they're against you kasi hindi nga nila nagigets kung anong ginagawa mo,
So,
right?
we're gonna go into this a little bit, okay? So usually, a lot of the times, it's because they're scared for you.
Yes.
But because I think I mentioned this before, Filipinos or even other cultures, right, tend to express their being afraid or being scared in anger, right? So, but really, they're just concerned for you. They don't want you to fail. So, it seems like they're pushing back or parang nagre-resist sila. Pero sa totoo lang, natatakot lang sila for you kasi hindi nila naintindihan yung pinapasok mo.
Exactly. So, kaya kailangan natin ng isa pang community, isang tribe. Tawag ko doon tribe, okay? We need a tribe para feeling natin hindi tayo alone. Kasi ang hirap hindi lang, parang minsan meron kang idea. Tapos, parang gusto mo lang na may kausap about yung idea mo, but you cannot talk to anyone kasi hindi ka nga nagigets ng pamilya mo. So, parang mas lalo ka pa naiinis kasi feeling mo hindi ka nila sinusupport kasi hindi ka nga nila gets.
Or there's nobody there, right?
Yes,
that you're
exactly.
so alone, you're isolated.
Or even with your friends, right? Na magbibigay ka ng idea, mag-share ka at siguro because they're afraid for you, sasabihin nila, ay nako, alam mo, wag yan. At kumbaga, they're making you more disheveled. They're making you disheveled. What's that in Tagalog? Dismay. So, mas hopeless. Parang nawawalan ka ng hope. Yeah. Nawawalan ka tuloy ng hope na kaya ko to. Kaya kailangan mo yung tribe mo, I call it business tribe. The people that understand exactly what you're going through and exactly the industry that you're in.
And then
sobrang
like the same
importante yun.
feelings.
Yes.
Parang nakaka-relate talaga.
Exactly.
Ay, natutulunan ka nila, right?
Exactly.
So, again, guys, this is not networking wherein it's like, are you open-minded? Stuff like that. It's not really that, right? It's for entrepreneurs, networking means, it makes business fun.
Yes,
it makes business fun, right?
Kasi you get connected with people who are like-minded,
Yes.
who understand what you're going through, who will support you. Kasi importante yun eh. Hindi ko kailangan ng criticism kapag hindi ko na nga alam kung anong gagawin ko.
Kailangan ko ng support.
Solution.
Diba?
Real solutions.
So another thing about building your business tribe is because it's important for your development.
Yes.
It's important for your business development and your personal growth. So let's take a look at this, okay? Those two phrases, right? Business development and personal growth. Kasi number one, this is an inexpensive and effective strategy for prompting business growth and personal development. Inexpensive kasi libre siya.
Not really libre, pero it's not expensive.
Well, it can be libre if you're in the right groups, right? Like now there are a lot of startup groups on Facebook, and if you connect with those people and make friends with your people, they're basically libre. I mean, you buy drinks and everything, or you can do those free networking stuff that startup groups actually promote. But then
workshops.
But then there are also, of course, those memberships. Okay, there are all those memberships. Now,
pero before we go into that, let's discuss who do you look for in a business tribe? Ano ba yung kasama sa business tribe?
Well,
for you.
For me, I would look for people who are in the same stage as I am, so they know exactly what I'm going through. I would also look for mentors, people who have actually gone through the experience so that I have proper guidance.
Yes,
right?
So, importante yun.
Importante yun. So, iba yung peers lang na pareho kayo na nangyayari and iba din yung mentors, okay? So, you have to be able to identify that.
For me, ang importante sa akin, we have mentors or coaches that really will guide you moving forward. Pero importante din sa akin yung support, yung collaboration, and even the people, di ba, syempre sa business, maraming kang tao, pero meron dyan na isa or dalawa na that would serve like your right hand. That serves like your, for me, I call it my brainstorm area.
That's
like my
true.
brainstorm wall. So, sa akin, importante sobra yon, especially in my business na, in my coaching, where I deal with the world. So, I just need to make sure na yung English term na to, it's accessible for different countries. So, yung ganun na kaya ko humingi ng I need to run this through you. Do you think this word is relevant?
It's a sounding board.
Yes,
You have a sounding board,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So actually, that's the next thing, right? Building a successful business requires drive, resources, and lots of time. We all know this already. This is the basic, right? Having a network or associates and friends to motivate and inspire you is crucial.
Yes.
So, kailangan meron pa rin nagpupush sa'yo. Kasi there are times talaga na parang you're so down, even though you have such a great idea, when you're just feeling like you're about to give up and you need some people to go, hey, no, you know what? Stick with it.
And for me, yung inspiration kasi, especially when I call it when you're in the company of the people who've been through your footsteps. Kahit na mag-catch up lang kayo about anything under the sun, maririnig mo na kung ano yung pinanggalingan niya and then where they are now, and then you're more inspired to do more. Kasi pag nagre-rely ka sa existing friends mo or sa family mo, iba nga kayo ng path. Hindi, iba kayo ng linya, iba kayo ng pinili, iba kayo ng choice. So for you to make this choice of I want to start a business, kung anong nararamdaman mo, hindi nagigets yan ng pamilya mo. So, parang mas feeling mo, wala kang mapagsasabihan. You cannot say anything to anybody. Or, especially, let's say, millennials or younger generation. So, iba yung culture, iba yung thinking, there are different things that matter compared to, let's say, the generation above. So, para sa generation above, tingin nila doing business is just this way. Sa atin, iba na eh.
Iba na.
Hindi na siya yung, dati kasi, relationship, yes, is important, pero before, people buy really based on relationship.
Yes, that's
right
true.
now, people are more empowered, are more knowledgeable,
or convenient,
are more informed. So, hindi
They
sila bibili just because kilala kita. Bibili sila most likely because they
really
trust you. They trust your service. They know the quality na prove na nila, or they went to someone else, bumalik sila sa'yo. So that friendship, yung friendship na circle, sobra siyang importante.
That's right. So actually, that's the next thing, right? Part of this intro is like, we are about to tell you that surrounding yourself with people with similar ambitions is a step towards success.
Yes.
Because that in itself already boosts you, okay? That already boosts you up. So I wanna welcome all the people who just joined in, right? On Kumu and on Facebook. Hello everybody, welcome to the Startup Secrets, the Real Negosyante Talk. And tonight's topic is about building your business tribe, alright? So we just went through several points about why it's important to network and build a tribe, right? So now let's go through the different benefits. I think an overall umbrella idea about this is that you never know what opportunities you will discover when you network. You never know. You always go okay, there's an opportunity there. You never know. So you need to go to, even if you've already had investors and everything, just go, because you never know what kind of new business will come in, right? What new collaborations will come in.
Yes. Or new ideas.
Exactly. So let's talk about the 6. Oh, this is 6 in Chinese. Sorry. I'm like 6. I'm not going. There's 6 benefits that we've identified. Okay, for benefits for building your business tribe. Okay, so the first one is that it creates new connections. It gains you exposure and loyal customers. What can you say about that, Maria?
So, well, for me, those are, consider it a good environment. We can call it network, but for me, a good environment. Kasi when you have that good environment, nasa momentum, nasa energy ka ng mga tao eh. Parang nakikita ka nila ng madalas, alam nila, you're at the back of their mind. So if you notice my dresses, right, every time I go live, I only wear either purple or green. Kasi that allows me to play, parang to have an impression on people. So even when I go out, even in my videos or my photos, lagi ako naka-purple. Kasi that also makes me it builds a following, it builds people recognizing me, it builds loyalty
Got it.
as well. And meron kang familiarity with the person. Ay, ito na si Maria, naka-violet na naman siya. And you open conversation.
It creates an imprint so that your
Yes.
customers remember you.
Yeah.
It's branding.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
It's branding. So now I know, okay, so that's really, really important, especially when you're when you're new.
Yes.
When you're new, that's really important, right? So the number 2 benefit of building your business tribe is actually the golden opportunity to meet potential investors and
Yes.
collaborators who are hard to come by. So actually, the CEO of Quickwire told me before, you know what? Even though we're good with our funding, I still go to all the networking. I still go to all the mixers. Bakit? Because you never know who you will meet. You never know if this person is the person who will, be your angel investor, or if this person is the one who will turn your company. So don't get discouraged, guys. Like, seriously, go to those mixers, go to those, they're fun. You get free booze, you get free food, right? Just sell yourself, because you never know if you'll meet somebody who is ready to spend some money on you.
Yeah.
It's very important, diba? Hello to everybody who just joined
We
in.
actually have a comment, so let's read that. Okay, wait lang.
We have a comment on Facebook, guys.
I think this was when we were talking about the importance of business tribe. Sabi niya, true yan. Paminsan, sila pa yung pampagulo. Magulo na nga utak mo, dagdag pa sila ng gulo.
Oh,
and this was, I think
for your families and
she
your
said
friends.
that, yes.
If you don't have your tribe yet, right? That's so true. Sobrang pampagulo. Tapos parang set na set ka na. Tapos, parang they're giving you more anxiety, di ba? Kakaloka lalo. So that's why you need like-minded people, okay, who can understand and boost you through. Okay, welcome everybody. Oh, my mom's online. Hi, Mom. Okay, hi, a bunch of numbers. There's 2 of them, a bunch of numbers, right? Hello, everybody on Facebook. So I hope that you guys are really taking notes and really trying to learn from our discussion tonight, right? So I know that this topic isn't for everybody. This is a free live stream.
But it is for everybody.
But not everybody is into this. So for those, maybe stick through and you'll learn for a little bit more. And for those who are a little bit bored, you're welcome to come by and stop by later on again when you feel like it again. You're not forced to be here, but we would love for you to stick over, right? And learn something from us. Thank you for the gift, guys. So on Kumu, we get free gifts. So we have 1 and 2 ready, right? So now what about number 3? So number 3 is raising your business profile, right? Build a reputation as a supportive, reliable, and knowledgeable person who shares information. Kasi ayaw natin yung
Madamot.
right?
And remember na more eyes on you means more eyes on your business.
That's true.
Sobrang importante yun. Kasi when you don't network, when you don't connect with other people, whether it's online or offline, parang isipin mo ang hirap, isa-isa kang maghahanap ng customer, isa-isa kang maghahanap ng collaborator, ng investor. Hindi katulad na meron ng community na naghahanap talaga ng bagong business, ng bagong investor. So, nandun kayo sa same kayo ng rason na pumunta doon.
Tapos, kung naisip mo, pag nakilala ka na ng mga ibang tao, di ba? And you make an impression on them, you're the first person who comes into mind. Halimbawa, may printing business ka. Tapos, nag-business meeting yung isa mong friend, di ba? Na na-meet mo sa isang networking or mixer. Now, the next time that he hears, this other business needs a printing shop, you're the first person who comes into mind, and that's immediate customers. Immediate referrals, right? Oh, we have a comment. He says that trying my best to learn something. Oh, I'm glad. That's why we're here. We're trying to educate, right? I'm so happy that you guys are here joining us. I hope that you guys learned something. So let's do a little recap. So the first benefit of building your business tribe is really to create new connections, right? Gain exposure and loyal customers. The second one is the golden opportunity to meet potential investors and collaborators who are hard to come by. Magkaiba yun, ha? Investors are people who give you money so that you have funding. Collaborators are people that you work with, so you
partner with.
You partner with them, right?
Like for us, we are collaborators.
We're collaborating, right?
This is called collaboration because she has
Exactly.
her business, I have my business, she has her thing, I have my thing, she has her network, I have my network.
Exactly, and now we're bringing them together, right?
Yes.
We are bringing them together to be able to reach more people and what? Educate more people,
Yes.
right? So the third one is to raise your business profile, because you, as a businessman or businesswoman, an entrepreneur, you need to really build your reputation, because your reputation will, help you towards your business journey.
And remember, more eyes on you means more eyes on your business. Diba? Yan yung pinaka-importante. That the more people see you, the more people know you, the more people know about your business.
That's true. So actually, this is so apparent, like, in the Facebook groups. Yung mga startup groups, right? And they go like, crowdsourcing,
Yes.
this, and then people would start to refer
Comment,
because you're the first one in their head, and then that's immediate feedback on you. That's
exactly.
a conversion, right, of your networking. So, guys, sometimes it's not all about the money. So sometimes kahit wala kang nakikinita.
No, it's not about instant money.
Yes, there you go.
Eventually, it will be money.
Yes, it will eventually
turn
convert
to
into money.
Yeah.
Right? So sometimes a little bit of hard work, in the beginning, and then it just goes to it, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, okay. So let's go to the fourth. Right? Let's go to the fourth benefit of building your business tribe. And that it increases confidence level.
Yeah.
Bakit? Kasi pag nag-build ka ng network mo, kailangan mong ibenta yung sarili mo.
Yes.
Diba?
So you practice on selling yourself, on talking about your business. And ang importante kasi ngayon, kailangan ma-explain mo yung business mo very fast.
That's true. Because people have very short attention span, right?
So the more you network, the more, mas parang nakahasa ka. You get more polished or practiced in explaining or talking about yourself, talking about your business, talking about what you offer, how you can help people, and that is something that networking or building a business tribe helps you with.
Yeah, because then that means kasi that you are so used to meeting and talking to new people. And then you kind of like what do you call this? Are able to adjust your spiel or your script, diba? So what can actually maintain other people's attention or like their interest. So you kind of, it helps you build confidence. It helps you build your proficiencies and how to socialize and maintain that engagement.
And I think another part, hindi lang yung pag-practice. Since we're talking about confidence, when you network, when you have your own tribe, when you have people that are like-minded, that are on the same path with you, hindi mo na-feel na mag-isa ka.
You don't feel isolated.
Yeah. You don't feel like you're an alien. Ano ba yan? Ako lang ba yung nakaka-feel ng ganito? And then you realize the people that also experience the same thing. So, mas nagkaka-confidence kasi nalilesen yung doubt mo sa sarili mo.
That's true.
You don't doubt yourself anymore because you're around people who have the same journey and you're feeling kung kaya niya, kaya
ko din, right? So then, it's what is that? It's that camaraderie, right?
Yeah, it's a camaraderie you build within those groups, within that tribe, within that in online. I'm an online coach, so within that mastermind that allows you all to share your struggles and gain the confidence you need to work through them on your own or with certain people.
Got it. So now, what's our fifth benefit of building your tribe, right? It says here on the points that we identified that it gives access to information. Actually, this is real big secret, diba? Kasi you meet possible competitors, right? You discuss success strategies and then you can discuss market trends. So you're learning, right? You're seeing Why did they fail? What was their challenges so that you can avoid them? So you now have this free access to all this abundance of information, right? That you normally wouldn't have.
Yes.
It's an inside track to what's going on in the industry.
Exactly.
So, any thoughts on that? Kasi sa akin, actually, when I first started my business or my practice here in the Philippines, it allowed me to see, okay, what is really going on over here? How much should I price myself? And what is the market really looking for, right? And then I found out that a lot of others are really charging really high, and I felt really bad. So I was like, okay, no, I'm not gonna charge that high because I want it to be accessible to to everybody. So there's that. But then it was so different actually when I started investing here in the Philippines. Kasi then I had to like really take a look. Okay, who are these companies' competitors? Is it worth investing in this company and not that other company?
Yeah.
Right? So it made me so aware that I was able to make an informed decision. And that's the key, guys. You need to make informed decisions, right? Thanks for the gift, guys.
And sa akin naman, when it comes to like gaining access to information, what helped me, I used to be a member of Rotary Club, and actually a lot, Women's Club. And now since 90% of my business is online, I am online networking and compared to like offline. But when I was with Rotary and the International Women's Club, it really helped me understand what would drive the CEO to buy. Importante yun eh. Kasi may kung ang kausap mo, let's say, is a senior manager, what kind of language would speak there?
Yes.
Let's say, but if ang kausap mo nasa C-level na, let's say CEO, COO, CFO, ano yung hinahanap nila? And if, let's say, they're a middle manager, ano yung mapapabilis sila? So, that kind of dynamic. And this is really the same regardless of the culture. No? Kasi when I was in Rotary, I think we had it's 80% foreigners nung time na when I was living abroad, and even with the women's club and with my groups. It's funny because color or race or passport doesn't separate the people, yung category of people. You will know if this person is a CEO, ito yung hinahanap niya.
Yes, and not only that, the different language or terminology that they use, right?
What they want to hear from you.
Yes, exactly. Because their targets are very different. So you need to be able to go, there's a funny story in this. One startup CEO used to tell me, when we were starting up, we were so small that I actually had two kinds of business cards. One stated that I was a biz dev guy, and then the other one stated I was a CEO. So it was so funny because they were such a small company that he would actually appropriate the business card that he would give out. So if he met another CEO, he'd give his CEO card so that they can talk
at that level.
But then if he's just meeting with with a marketing guy or another business dev, he would give the other card because it appropriated, because they were such a small company, and this made his company actually quite successful because then he was able to level with everyone that he was talking to. We have a comment here. It says, nice live streaming. Continue. Oh, thank you. We really appreciate that comment, right? I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this, and we hope that you are really learning, right? So we are talking about the benefits of building your business tribe. So what other things, like there are so many things, kasi, that you can do, and there are so many things that happens nowadays, especially with social media. When you're being an entrepreneur or you're new to the startup community, it's quite daunting and it's quite overwhelming.
Kasi you don't know where to start. Even online, like, diba, even for us when we were deciding on the platform. Kasi as Olivia is very much on Kumu, and for me, I'm not on. I tested it in the late last year, and I decided I cannot put so much energy in
It's
it.
not for you.
Yeah, it's not for me. And yung parang ganun, di ba? Ang tagal natin nag-usap. Kasi nga, and it's the two of us. So,
Dalawa lang kami, ha? Dalawa lang kami.
Yeah, dalawa kami. What I wanted to say is, it's the two of us, kaya mas mabilis tayo nakapag-decide.
But if there's a whole board,
Yes. Or if it's just one person, mafi-freeze ka eh. Because,
analysis paralysis.
yes, exactly. Hindi mo alam kung saan ka ba dapat mag-focus. Magfo-focus ka ba sa Kumu? Magfo-focus ka ba sa Instagram? Magfo-focus ka ba sa Facebook? And then just setting up the live stream, meron din yan, anong setup natin, ano yung topics natin, like, there's a lot, even just something like this small, right? Marami kasing mga factors that affect your decision in business and everything, and yung mga parts na yun, kapag wala kang tulong, I call it like, nobody's supporting you. Wala kang katulong in building your business. Ang hirap kasi hindi mo alam talaga kung saan ka mag-start.
And you don't have a reference point.
Yes.
Diba? So this is a really good thing about having your business tribe, is that it anchors you.
Yeah.
It really does anchor you, right?
Yeah. And let's say like with both of us, this is a very real example for both of us. So let's say with Kumu, Olivia is very familiar. Miss O is very familiar in Kumu, right? And I'm like stupid when it comes to what works in school.
I don't even know.
Right? Pero I'm very much on Instagram. So,
Yes.
basta Instagram alam ko. But, because my market is US, Canada still, someone from Olivia's team messaged me to say, "Oh, Maria, please remember, we're in the Philippines. Please do not post at this time." But, kasi sa akin, hindi ko siya naisip kasi I normally post my stuff at that time. Pero tama nga, hindi ko siya naisip na
iba yung market.
Yes, Philippine audience pala to. We cannot post at this time. So having that kind, it anchors you to the vision, to the shared vision.
And then, it's people who look out for you.
Yes.
Right? If there's something going on, they can warn you and they can help you through it.
Exactly.
So that you can prevent a disaster, right? So, let's go through the 5 benefits and then we'll go through the last one, right? So, the first benefit of creating your tribe. Oh wait, let's review. What is a tribe again?
A tribe.
What is your business tribe?
Yes. A business tribe is your family outside your real family.
Not the Pampagulo family.
Yes, not the Pampagulo.
This is your business family.
This is your business family.
Okay? Now, first benefit is that it creates new connections, right? It gains you exposure and loyal customers. The number 2 is that it creates a golden opportunity for you to meet investors and possible collaborators. Like what happened to us,
yes.
Right? Like what happened to us. Actually, you know what? The best collaborations that I've gotten, or like the new businesses that I've set up, is through drinking. Because everybody's relaxed.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
true.
or like in a social event, not really in a business thing, right? So number 3, it raises your business profile because then you build your reputation as an entrepreneur, as a business person.
More eyes on you.
More eyes on your
business,
right? And then number 4, it increases your confidence because you are now more honed in selling yourself and your business, right?
And you can easily bust through doubts because you see other people experiencing the problems, the failures, the mistakes you're going through.
Yes. So, it's what? It's an extra boost.
Yes.
Okay? So now, number 5 is that it gives you the access to information. By meeting with possible competitors, you discuss success strategies, what worked for them, and then, the possible market trends, which then gives you
Insight.
The inside information, right? Which helps you make informed decisions, right? Now, what's the last benefit?
It's fun.
It's fun!
It's fun.
It's fun. Come on, guys. Running a business is hard. You need to have fun. You need to let loose and have fun, because when you let loose and have fun, you are more productive. If you are burnt out and stressed out, you're not gonna shell out, you're not gonna roll out your best ideas. So, by doing your networking, having your business tribe there, you get to do some self-care. You are able to just chill, relax, and then most of the good ideas come out of this. It's a good what do you call this? Like unwinding. It's a good avenue to just
Be creative.
Yes, there you go, to be creative, right?
And to bounce ideas off people then, right?
Especially when you're going through some hard times,
Yeah,
right? It's
yeah.
nice to have some people to bounce off ideas from. And sometimes like even with like having a business tribe, they become like your real family because you go through the hard times together.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's so true.
So guys, don't be afraid to network. Don't be too shy to like sell yourself out there. And
Don't be so shy to reach out.
Yes.
Kasi like for us, we didn't really meet in a socializing.
No, we
didn't meet in networking. If there's one thing that Kumu gave me, it's Olivia. Because I was testing Kumu in the beginning and I wanted to see what it is, if it's something that I want to pursue. And nung tinry ko siya, nakita ko, ay, parang interesting to. And then I just added you as a friend.
Yeah.
I sent you a message.
You sent me a message.
Yeah, I sent a message just to introduce myself. And parang ganun lang eh.
Yeah.
Hi,
I'm Maria. I'm also doing empowerment and education.
I repatriated. So ganun lang siya. And then we decided to meet up.
Yes, and then we did a collaboration.
Yeah, we set it up. Like
Yeah.
that idea was already planted. We set it up. So don't be afraid to also reach out. Kasi minsan, it's funny because let's
Remember that the last week's point, no answer doesn't mean a
You
no,
know. Yes,
right?
yes.
Follow
Not
up. Not
Exactly.
hearing from somebody doesn't mean
Yes.
a no. Follow up. Learn to follow up.
Yeah, and so don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to make new friends. Kasi in these kinds of situations, pag hindi mo kasi inaalaw yung sarili mo na mag-engage with other people, hindi mo alam kung ano pa yung pwede mangyari.
Open up that possibility door.
Yes.
Right? Open up that possibility
At least
door.
you try, and like let's say for me, like Kumu, I heard about Kumu from someone, and when I was trying it, I tried it and I realized this is not for me. At least I know
Yes.
that what is for me and what isn't.
You
But
learn.
yes. And actually when Olivia and I decided to collaborate, I decided I'm not going to use Kumu as my own platform na. Kasi we have the collaboration
That's
naman.
true.
So for me, it's not, parang redundant na for me to do another when my market is not only the Philippines.
Yes, that's so true. And for me, I decided to use Kumu because
her market is the Philippines.
my market is the Philippines.
So
it's the Filipino people that I want to educate and empower. Right?
Yeah. So I think that's at least pag nagtatry ka kasi madidiscover mo kung para sa'yo yun, kung itong tao na ba to, pwede mo siyang maging kaibigan,
But
pwede mo siyang maging collaborator.
without networking, I would have never found out about Kumu. Right? Like a friend is actually, like a new friend was the one. Well, a new friend at that time was the one who introduced me to Kumu. So can you imagine if I didn't network, if I didn't like socialize, I wouldn't be on Kumu now, right?
Yeah.
So, okay guys, we're towards the end of our stream and I really, really love that you guys are here, right? So, we just want to make sure that you guys know that our schedule for next week is a little bit different. We're taking a break next week, okay?
Yes.
I will be out of the country. Miss Maria is also
I am having a big launch in
Yes.
the US.
So, for next week, we are not going to be doing the Startup Secrets, the Real Negosyante Talk.
And we will see you the
following
following week. And we're going to talk about my expertise, which is CEO mindset.
It's a CEO mindset. You cannot miss that because
Yes.
if you really want to jump into entrepreneurship, if you really want to be be the CEO of your company,
You need to understand that. Yeah.
That is the episode that you want to be
And
in.
this is something that I'm really, really an expert in. I've given speeches about this in different countries. I've written about it. I have an e-course on it. I have a quiz called
quiz.
I have a quiz, a fun quiz that's called How Much of a CEO Are You? So it's going to be very, very, very exciting. We're going to talk about the CEO mindset 2 weeks later, which is, today is March 5, so plus 14, March 19.
Sorry, I'm horrible at this.
Now, it's March 19. So, March 19 will be our episode 4, which is about the CEO mindset. And actually, marami kaming, mga ilan episode will cover CEO mindset,
Yes,
because
CEO
it's very
mindset.
deep. Pero next week, 2 weeks from now, it's going to be that, and we're very excited about
We
that.
are, right? So, and we are hoping that, at the end of this series, at least for this first season, we're gonna have a workshop. So, I want you guys to gear up for that, right? I want you guys to gear up for that possible workshop on all of this. Alright? So, we still haven't fully gone through, ironed out the whole thing, but
it's something that's
it's something that's a big possibility. Okay,
yes,
guys?
it's a work in progress.
It is a work in progress. So thank you guys for joining us today at the Startup Secrets, the Real Negosyante Talk. We hope to see you 2 weeks from now, right? Not next week, but the following week after that at Thursdays at 8 p.m.
Follow us on, for me, Instagram at Maria_K_tan.
And for me, it's here on Kumu, it's Miss Olivia, right? MissOlivia. And on Instagram, Miss Olivia Yao, MS_OLIVIAYAO. And on Facebook, Miss O, MS_O. So, and this show actually has a YouTube channel on its own, right? The Real Negosyante Talk. And also an Instagram account, The Real Negosyante.
The Real Negosyante.
Yes.
2 weeks later, we're going to have a board of all of that.
We should. We really should
No,
have
I have
that.
one, but it's a little bit big. I have one here. But I will prepare something para gaganyan na lang.
We should
Gaganyan na lang
have that.
tayo.
Well, it was a wonderful Thursday evening with you guys. We hope that you learned a lot tonight, right? And that we hope that you enjoyed our company. And we hope to see you next week.
Yes.
Alright, see you guys. Bye!